welcome to the Silver Spleen. My name is Lyndon Johnson, and this is my review of Lost in Thailand. I didn't see 2012's Lost in Thailand in the cinema when it played here in Hong Kong. The promotional material that I saw didn't make me think I would like it. But recently I bought it on DVD for about 33 Hong Kong dollars. And that's what Ross Perot used to call a sore Peter deal. You can't beat it.
Xu Zheng
Co-wrote, directed, and stars in Lost in Thailand. So does
Wang Baoqiang.
They had starred in 2010's Lost on Journey. Lost in Thailand isn't a sequel, but I suppose it's vaguely related.
Xu Zheng
Plays an engineer who has to find someone last reported to be staying in a Buddhist temple in Chiang Mai, Thailand.
Huang
Plays his rival colleague who also wants to find the same person, because whoever gets to him first will be very well rewarded.
Wang Baoqiang
Plays a young man with a bucket list and not a lot of brains. Number one on his Thailand itinerary is a visit to the Taj Mahal. Hey, it's not high art. It's not even high comedy. But it is funny. Almost all of the verbal humor in the movie is lost on me because I don't speak Mandarin. But a lot of the humor is very easily understood, as is the vast majority of the movie itself. The structure of the film is a classic mismatched pair on a road trip comedy. It also adds in a healthy dose of fish out of water shenanigans, i.e. people from one place going to another. So a lot of the cues, beats, and moments will be familiar to anybody with any kind of film literacy whatsoever. There are a lot of the typical jokes about Thailand, including some very funny and yet inoffensive jokes about ladyboys. There's even an evil white guy, something for everyone. There's no nudity and very little profanity, but I have to admit that I didn't miss it. You're also not missing anything by reading the subtitles, or so my native Mandarin-speaking assistant, I Wanna Kill You, tells me. There's nothing exclusively Chinese about the story or the characters. Naturally, some of the references and language require context that I didn't have, but apparently whatever you miss is basically inconsequential. Besides, there are a lot of other rewards in the movie. There's a cameo from Wu Jing's wife. Even better, there's a cameo from Fan Bingbing as herself. It's funny, and within the framework of the story of the movie, it's actually kind of nice. Speaking of which, movies in China have no rating system, so in theory, every movie must be viewable by children. If you like comedies like The Hangover, you might be disappointed. But even I have to admit that while the movie ends up very happily with a triple scoop of niceness, I actually enjoyed it. It was saccharine and a little naive, but it was also a refreshing change from that sort of detached, hipsterific irony. Lost in Thailand became a huge box office success, well beyond the expectations of the people that made it. It remains the highest grossing domestic film ever in China, slightly ahead of Stephen Chow's Journey to the West. It's not a great movie, but it's fun to watch, and it has a few really good laughs and some funny surprises along the way. There isn't any new comedic ground broken, but I don't think there was supposed to be. The film is generic, but it's really solidly made and it hits all the right points for movies of its type. I really didn't think I was going to like this movie, but I did. I enjoyed watching it much more than I expected to. I could even watch it again. Now for me, that's saying something. If you want to watch this movie, I can recommend it, but I also recommend that you don't steal it. In the description, there's a link where you could buy a copy on disc. If you don't do that, you could rent it. But don't steal it. If you enjoyed this review, please let me know. If you didn't enjoy the review, let me know. If you enjoy the channel in general, please subscribe. Thanks for watching.